that's not going to fly. There's no evidence to support that at all, you know. So they're going to lose. I'm happy. I've embraced this fight now, and I will see it through all the way.
Kim describes this battle as David versus Goliath versus Godzilla versus the dinosaurs. The big question now is whether Hollywood will be granted Ipswich to put him on trial. We will find out in July.
Dave Lee talking to the fascinating figure that is Kim.com. And if you have any thoughts on what Mr.com has to say, or indeed on copyright on the internet in general, send them our way. Our address is click@bbc.co.uk. Next up, contact you. Afraid of giving away all your personal information? Well, Facebook has unveiled an anonymous login feature that will allow users to sign into apps without sharing their identity. The apps will then be forbidden from collecting your personal data. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg described it as a way of testing apps without fear. Microsoft has warned consumers that a vulnerability in its Internet Explorer browser could let hackers gain access and user rights to their computer. The flaw affects IE versions 6 through to 11, which account for over 50% of the global browser market. Microsoft says it will take appropriate action to protect its customers. Google has announced it's stopped scanning millions of student Gmail accounts under its Apps for Education scheme after reports the practice may breach US privacy law. Google highlighted its use of such scans for advertising purposes when it updated its terms and conditions last month. It also announced it will cease ad targeting business and government Gmail accounts. And finally, if you're planning a trip to North Korea, or you're simply curious about the most secretive country on earth, you'll soon be able to download the world's first North Korean travel guide app, featuring thousands of previously unpublished photos, advice from a tour guide with a decade of experience, a price comparison guide, and even the GPS coordinates of various tourist spots. The app will be available for Android and iOS devices from May the 7th. Of all the people who worked at Bletchley Park, this guy is undoubtedly the most famous. This is Alan Turing, the man who co-designed the machine which cracked the German Enigma codes. He is widely thought of as one of the founding fathers of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence, whose work was vital to the Allied cause in World War II and which saved countless lives. Next month marks the 60th anniversary of his death. He took his own life after being convicted of gross indecency in a time when being gay was still illegal in the UK. It was only last year that he received a posthumous royal pardon against his conviction, but his place in computing history has been known and certain for decades. And I wonder what he would have made of the latest mystery that's appeared online. Do not adjust your screen. These are some of the many strange videos uploaded to YouTube by a single user in the last few months. And when I say many, I mean more than 77,000 of them. Each one is an 11-second sequence of red and blue rectangles and these screechy tones. In the last few days, people have started to wonder what they could possibly mean. Several theories are doing the rounds.
39715.
Could this be a high-tech version of a numbers station? Those mysterious shortwave radio broadcasts of spoken numbers thought to be coded messages for spies listening in around the world. Could it be part of an internet-wide treasure hunt, like the notorious Cicada 3301 trail of hidden messages, believed to be a recruitment campaign for a secret agency? Are these stray automated outputs from a piece of browser testing software that happens to share its name with this YouTube user, WebDriver? Some have suggested it's an attempt to talk to aliens. That's aliens who use YouTube, of course. Anyway, we've been doing some digging of our own, and we've turned up some pretty interesting stuff. Stephen Beckett is not only one of our researchers, he's also king of his local hack club. And that means he can peek behind the videos and analyse the code that's stuck on the back.
I was looking for patterns or anomalies in the videos, it's really possible.